Hey guys, us back here again in Hialeah.
Not Hialeah, Auburndale, Florida.
That's right, because I drove 4 hours. Hialeah is only 20 minutes away. Can't be Hialeah. But you know what? Hialeah is in my heart. It goes with me everywhere I go.
Yeah.
Now, David, I'm looking for not a boat, not a kayak, something in between. Something I could put a motor on it quick and use it like a motor boat, or if I want to paddle, I could paddle it. Give me some options here.
I want to show you about this boat right here I got, Alex. This is the PWR 100 from Pelican. It's a really, really neat boat because look how small it is. This will fit in the back of an SUV. You can maybe hang out a little bit in the door, but the back of any pickup truck, you could car top it. It's a pretty lightweight boat, and you can motorize it. That's what it's set up for a motor. So it's basically, it comes with, well, this is a plug-in right here that you hook to your motor, and you'll hook your motor here and you plug it in. I just set this up with a Newport 36 motor, but you can use any trolling motor that you wanted with an extendable handle. And then your battery would just go right under here, hook your battery to it, lock it down, and look how clean it is. There's no wires in your way. There's nothing in the way because all the wiring is run through the inside of the hull. And what's really neat about this, and not a lot of boats have it, but what's new, you're gonna see in pretty much all the new kayaks coming out in the future, is a 360 seat. So a 360 seat makes it so easy, you can turn this direction and control your motor, or you can turn that direction and control your motor if you're right-handed. But if you hook a fish, you can fight him all the way around the boat. You can follow him around. It's just a small, easy to do, and you're not gonna fall out of the boat because you're leaning too far this way or that way, because you can just chase him around. It comes with gear tracks here, gear track on the handle. The whole seat is a slider, so you can adjust it to where it fits you the best. They put deck padding in here, and right here they put a big, I like this. Did you see this big sticker they got on it?
Yeah.
450-pound capacity.
Capacité!
Yeah, capacité. In a 10-foot boat.
I don't speak French, so sorry.
I don't either. That's a huge capacity. So you can carry a lot of weight in this.
Look how cool that seat is. Look at this thing. This thing is epic. I love this seat. I put a lot of hours on that seat, and I just love the 360. It's epic.
They actually said it's 9 foot 9 inches, so it's less than 10 feet. 9 foot 9 inches. And it weighs, the weight, overall weight is 75 pounds. 75
pounds for a boat. And you know what I like about this boat? Even though it's very small and it has a high 360 seat, it doesn't look like it does because look how high the walls are.
Yeah.
It's gonna keep you more centered, it's gonna give you more stability. The boat is very stable. And what boat comes with, look at this, it's not a kayak. You know how?
Yeah, a tow hook.
There you go, for towing and stuff like that. And talk about gear tracks. The handles are built-in gear tracks.
Yeah, it's solid.
And it has this little cut here so you could put your stuff through it.
And you have how many rod holders on the back here? You got four built-in rod holders all ready to go.
Perfect. And you got the trolling motor connectors right there.
It's gonna plug in right there.
You got handles here in the rear, so light boat, and then you have a lot of options to just lift it. Now, this transom mount is thick, it's strong, it's like very, very well made. You could easily put a 2.5 gas in there and go pretty fast.
Look at the good deal on this too. I have this for $11.49.
I remember
for a boat like this. That's a great deal, I think.
It is a great deal, but I remember when they first came out, they were $999.
That was years ago.
Things
changed since then.
Sub $1,000. This thing was it.
Yeah.
It was it. Now this hatch right here.
So it's not really a kayak and it's not really a boat. It's exactly what you asked for.
It's in between. And guess what? Look at this. You could put your battery here and just
cinch it down.
Strap it down right there.
It's just a battery holder. So it locks it down so it doesn't slip and slide around. And it also comes with a little hatch here. So
there you go. It has a little bag inside, I think.
Little hatch, storage.
Cool. And you know what I'm gonna do? I want to get mine back, and I want to put a bow mount trolling motor. And I think I could do it easily by doing a base and just put my auto boat system in here and treat it like a real boat, you know? Now, a lot of people give Pelican a lot of hate for the way they make their boats, because it's 2 pieces of plastic melted together. And I want to say this. This thing, it is very, very durable. You know
I
how
don't have problems with them. They don't get holes in them.
No, they don't. I have a prototype that I put through hell, and we hit it with a hammer, we hit it with a machete, we drag it out.
A machete?
Yes, we cut into it.
We say machete.
Machete.
Machete. Anyway, that's strong.
We drag it out with the truck, and then guess what? We plugged the holes, we just melted some plastic on the hole, we took it on the water.
Yeah.
No problem.
So yeah, it keeps the cost down. They can make these without as expensive, but they're solid and they come with a warranty. So if there was an issue, the company will take care of it.
Exactly. And quick note is that these 2 sheets, when they're melted together, they fuse and they make the scene stronger than it would normally is.
It's a strong boat.
Boom. Now let's say I love this one, but is there something else?
Yeah. So speaking, we were talking about the 360 seat.
Yeah.
Let's look right behind here. I'm gonna show you something else that's kind of in that same boat. Not really kayak or a boat, but it's great. This is a new Canoe Ultimate 10. So it's 10 feet. Look how wide it is.
It is wide.
They come with a 360 seat. So having that 360 seat again is really, really nice for fishing. And they all have a square transom. So it's very easy to just put any motor on there you want, and you can do a tiller handle and go. You can stand up in this boat. I put this up. This is from a magazine showing a guy standing in it. But it's a 72 pounds, 10 foot 10, and a capacity, they have the rating on there is 375 pounds. That's a huge capacity. So you and all the gear you can take can go on a 10-foot boat that's just going to cruise around from New Canoe. It's and they have gear tracks. Look how many gear tracks there are. Gear track all over the place, and rigging plates on the side.
Not only that, that seat could go all the way forward,
all the way up, all the way back,
and all the way back. And New Canoe has accessories that you could put hands-free fishing motor steering on it.
You can add a pedal drive to this one.
Exactly, and you could also add a bow-mounted trolling motor, because they have a plate over there. You see those inserts?
I like they put the big Made in the USA logo on the front. Made in the USA.
Exactly.
Now, these are a true rotomold. It's a heavy-duty material. Even this handle here, you could snap a paddle into. So it's like the handle duals. I love when they use the handles for dual purpose. So
I know, but like I wish this was a little stronger plastic, because the paddle could get out of there.
Yeah.
But you could just put a bungee around it. I really love the 360 idea of the seat, and that is on the gear tracks.
Seats. Great.
That handle on the back is very useful too, by the way. And it could go 360. You see that?
Comes with a little storage hatch there, some flush mount rod holders already built in.
It also brings the scupper plugs.
Yeah, it comes with scupper plugs. Now, not a lot of them will give you the plugs anymore.
No,
I think
exactly.
it's nice that they give it to you.
It's a nice touch. And guess what? When you don't have the plugs on, when you just have the holes open, it drains so quickly. It's crazy how fast it drains. And this one would drain too, but not as fast as that one.
Yeah.
That one drains really fast. And if you're a fly angler, you could put your fly rod in here and hold it down with that.
But it's such a, there's not many boats that's 10 feet that you could stand up in. But this is one of them you can.
I tested the stability of that boat, and it's super, super stable. It's more stable than this one over here, but it's also a bigger boat and wider boat.
It's a big, wide boat. So.
And is that what it is, a boat or a kayak?
That's what I'm saying. You asked me, you want something, you want to see something in between. Is it a boat or a kayak? We don't know, but it floats on the water, and you can have a lot of fun in it. So whatever you want to call it is okay.
Well, that's a man's boat, so according to the definition, it's a kayak.
Yeah. Well, you can still paddle it, so you could call it a kayak.
This too paddles really well for what they are.
Yeah. But it'll get you into places a boat won't go.
Exactly.
That's for sure.
That's what few people understand.
It'll get you on the water a lot less expensive than buying a boat.
It's not gonna hurt you to just look at it in the garage.
Yeah.
You know, not having that $1,000.
Once you own a kayak or a fishing kayak or something, it doesn't cost you anything to own it. You know, it's a great piece of sporting goods equipment. It doesn't continually cost you money to upkeep on it, and that's the draw of owning some kayaks, especially fishing kayaks. And they hold their value pretty well because later on people will trade them in. Right? That's why we get trade-ins like that Predator right there, or, you know, and they upgrade into something new, and they still have a pretty good dollar amount. They hold their value pretty well. So
because they're durable, they don't just break.
Yes, they are.
And there's always somebody who needs a second kayak or are starting out.
Mm-hmm.
And actually, these are also budget options. We're talking about $1,150 or $1,250, whatever it is, and that one is $1,600.
Yep.
For a US-made kayak that could take outboards.
Mm-hmm.
It's not about price.
A lot
Boom.
of fun. Yep.